All right, we're playing The Devil in Me. It was a really smooth... This part of the stream is sarcasm. We're telling lies for fun, okay? Really easy game to get working with the settings you want. Really easy to install. Really smooth. Really, wait, you know what? Just one of those purchases where I was like, my 57 Canadian dollars has... it's bought me a ticket of convenience to just play the product that I paid for. Definitely, we're not starting 26 minutes late, even though I started the prep 10 minutes early. You can choose to believe that or not to believe it. Either way, I heard that there's also a ton of other bugs in the game. It's the supermassive Dark Pictures Anthology game with the lowest reviews on Steam. Almost every review talks about bugs. Being like dead characters just appearing as if they're alive, but not intentionally, like a character that got murdered just being in a conversation the next scene. So this should be interesting. Let's put it that way. And I'm not a super massive hater. I make fun of the games when I play them, but I enjoyed The Quarry. I thought The Quarry was really good. I thought House of Ashes was really fun. I did not like Little Hope. I like Man of Medan more than the average person. I feel like there's one more game in the Dark Pictures Anthology that I forgot about. But anyway, I tend to enjoy these games, quite frankly. But we'll figure it out as we get going here. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to make sure that subtitles are on. Well, Until Dawn is not in the Dark Pictures Anthology, but that's the classic for sure. Subtitles. Do you have a single millennial on your development team? I know, like, I'm starting a little angry here just because of the tech support issues. But, like, if you had a single millennial on your development team, they would tell you there's two things you do when you go to your parents' house for Christmas, okay? Motion smoothing off, subtitles on, okay? If your game has a lot of dialogue, you should start with subtitles on by default. Even those of us who don't have like hearing accessibility issues, it's just a quality of life thing. And then if you're like, oh, I don't like that I'm playing high on life and Morty's jokes get spoiled because I read faster than they talk, okay, then you can go in the settings and turn it down. You piece of junk. Sorry. I'm losing it. Okay, new story. I'll play on the challenging degree of difficulty, and sure, just go ahead and take a new slot there. I'll play with a mouse and keyboard. The tutorial will be for your selected control system. So this is the part of the game where there's like an actor who you're like, I know that guy, but I don't know his name, but he was like a secondary character in this movie that I like him. And then you're like, I didn't know he was in this. And here's the thing, he's not. He dies in the tutorial. And then you get introduced to a new group of young adults that will actually be the main characters. I'm not trying to spoil it. It's just if you've never gone through the supermassive formula before, you're going to be like, whoa, William Fichtner, the bank manager from Heat and the bank manager from The Dark Knight is in this? No, he's not. No, he's not. He drives a car for 15 minutes to teach you about QuickTime events, and then he gets eaten by a ghost no matter what you do because your choices matter. Every choice has a consequence, in theory. Honest question. Oh, you got no sound, huh? Honest question. How do birds not get electrocuted by power lines? Are their feet not conductive? Yeah, but every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
The wheel is 260.
So the rat dies so that the bird can live.
I'm attempting to.
I bet you can see for 100 miles at the top. We should make that our first priority.
We can see Peoria from
Whatever
here.
pleases you the most.
You please me the most.
You mean you are not weary of me after an entire day of marriage?
You remember in There's Something About Mary when
I shall hold you to that.
Tucker gets his teeth capped? And he goes, Mary, do you like my teeth? I had them capped.
I think we've arrived.
For just bringing that up for no reason. This is the power of Crest white strips.
Isn't this grand?
As advertised. Very nice.
Do any of them ever pop out of the walls and have like a big cum shot? It's the only thing I can think of right here.
Are we the only ones here?
I'm sure there was a mad dash first thing this morning to get to the fair.
Why is he looking at me? Stop looking at me. Start looking at your betrothed. The 1893 World's Fair. Come see the world's most revolutionary invention, the bell. Tired of lackadaisical service at your abode? With one simple press of the button, a servant will be summoned to provide the service you've required. Ah, what, dude?
Well, this does not bode
There can't
well
just
for the
be
level
a
of service we're in
skeleton.
store for.
How long has that person been rotten there? Unless the corpse got boiled or something like that. Like, what has the corpse been there for like 80 years? Anyway, let's go to the fair
Let's not
later
wait till
today.
Tomorrow morning. Let's sign in and go straight there.
We're
Okay,
not going
never mind,
anywhere
I
if
guess.
No one checks us in.
Slow service. That means they're making sure everything is perfect.
That's my Marie, always finding that silver lining.
My sincere apologies for both startling you and for making you wait.
I was having the
My
world's worst suit
attention
tailored.
was needed elsewhere.
Sorry, I couldn't be here. I was out committing
I promise
crimes.
from here on out, it will be nothing but silver linings. Welcome
His eyes are so
to the
shifty.
World's Fair Hotel. Please sign in here. First time in Chicago. I'm going to hazard a guess and assume you're here to take in the exposition.
The fair, yes, but that's not all.
I heard you got
Today is a
tall
very
pizzas
special day for us.
and you serve your hot dog sandwiches with an entire spear of kosher dill pickle on them.
Lovely.
Perhaps my wife, Mrs. Whitman, would like to sign. Yes.
Careful,
today's the
careful.
beginning of our honeymoon.
This thing could emit
Congratulations.
poison gas. You gotta
that
be
case,
cautious, okay?
an
It's a
upgrade
simple
is in
billiard
order.
ball, but depress the number in the center for 3 seconds and it becomes sleeping
Well,
gas.
Are the rates that much higher?
I think nothing of it.
It's a reference to
Same
Wild Wild
rates
West. I'm
as the
sorry.
regular room. The upgrade is
Do
on
grow
us.
up, 007.
You're our first honeymooners.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Not to worry. You can sign in just as easily when you...
I failed another one.
How kind. Thank you, Mr.
Mr. Murder, but my friends call me Killer.
Howard Holmes.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
Our lovely hotel, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you very much. I designed and built most of it myself.
You're an architect then?
Architect, designer, builder,
Philanthropist, playboy.
doctor, artist. I'm a man of many interests.
Impressive.
Please have a look around. We have sundries and gifts at the pharmacy counter.
You'll be on
I'll take
floor
your luggage up to your room
9.
and ensure
Unfortunately, the
everything
elevator
is
has
in
not been
order.
invented yet.
Just make a note if you decide to purchase anything, and we will add it to your bill.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
We appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine.
I warned you. I told you no jump scares on my watch, okay? This time, I'm not going to fail the
What did I
QTE.
forget to bring?
Use mouse to change selection. Press left mouse to pick up objects. Did you forget your face powder made with real, authentic American cadmium? Chat, am I missing something? Oh, no, okay. I have now received face powder. It's on my D-pad on my keyboard. Okay.
Oh, pardon me, miss.
Careful, you. My husband gets awfully cross with men who act fresh.
He sounds like a ripe fellow. How's the marriage going?
They're role-playing already.
Thanks
Hey,
for
my
asking.
wife and I saw you from across the World's Fair, and we like your vibe.
I'm sure the room is ready.
See anything good over there at the jewelry counter? Anything fancy?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Says you. As a result of ringing the bell, you've set in motion a malevolent Rube Goldberg machine that will lead to the death
Wonder
of
what's
6
in
out of 8 teenagers in the year 2022 when they come to a dilapidated World's Fair hotel
Ferris wheels, forbidden
to see
rooms,
21 Pilots headline
Are we looking for
Lollapalooza.
excitement?
Perhaps.
Damn, this hotel
Nothing
actually
but an
sucks
unfinished
ass.
room.
It's
See what
horrible.
happens when you chase a thrill?
If this is you trying to get out of the Ferris wheel.
I know you won't be denied.
Wait. What's that?
Well, yo, Chicago World's Fair, though, we are primed for some Sufjan Stevens.
Don't move.
It's possible. Press right-click in time with the heartbeat. I'm ready. Okay, great time for a frame rate hitch. Appreciate it. I'm already playing the game on PlayStation 2 settings. You don't understand? Why are they hiding? Can't they just be like, oh, sorry, we thought this was our room? This guy deals with people all day. He knows how stupid the average person is. It'd be way worse if they found them hiding. I would assume that they're trying to... Well, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with this crappy room.
That was a thrill.
You won't think it's thrilling if we're sleeping on the street after getting kicked out of here. Let's go.
She's crazy. He did say, let's go. This is what passed for a thrill in 18... We just saw us come out, dude! All that hiding for nothing? Well, I guess it got her heart rate up. It's not for nothing.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Holmes.
Do enjoy your stay. If you'll excuse me, I have work to return to.
If you'll excuse me, I have
I'm sure
corpses
we'll see each other again
to
soon.
mutilate. I mean, bodies to... I mean, if you'll excuse me...
Goodness, this place is fit for a king.
Or my queen.
Oh, you.
No, don't. I
Kiss
can't
this.
handle a 19th century
That is
sex
not very
scene.
wifely of you.
Oh, dude! I thought he was gonna smoke her. She just got rinsed.
You asked for it.
Yeah, right here. I'm pressing the left mouse button. What's wrong with you? Oh, I gotta hit him in the throat.
Should I be frightened?
If you're smart.
Catch it, catch it. I'm pressing the matching button. Dude, she's actually owning him.
Mercy, mercy. Okay, you win.
You know what's crazy is that this is 1893.
Only my pride.
They're probably like 14 years old.
How about a peace offering?
This
He's
feels
on
like some
vacation
sort
from
of
the
treacherous
local lithium mine,
Not at all.
where he's a senior vice president in charge of logistics and hydraulics. He has seniority. He's been working there
Close your
since he was
eyes.
5.
Face the mirror.
She's 14. He's
clever
38.
and
Yeah.
If I get a pill
It's
tonight,
not
I'm gonna slap
funny.
you right in the kisser.
But it is. She said, "Pow, right in the kisser." Family Guy viewer spotted.
No.
Bearing
Open your eyes.
updated.
Oh, Jeff, it's lovely.
Jeff?
I love it.
Good.
His name a Jeff?
Victory is mine.
Excuse me, it's 1893. Call me Jeffrey.
Now.
Some kind of newfangled periscope. I do declare a clandestine ocular device in our humble hotel room. Honey, shitter's clogged. Will she be able to open the shitter? Find out on the next episode.
Maybe if we put a little weight into it?
I'm crazy.
Open sesame!
Thank you. Why don't you have a shave while I take a quick bath? Then we can reconvene.
I know that
Well, yeah, he's
word.
got a 9 o'clock
It's
shadow.
French for something illicit.
Shush. Shave.
I think I forgot to pack my razor and kit.
I'm sure the pharmacy downstairs has them.
Don't be too long in that bath.
Don't you worry.
Okay, settle into the hotel and find a shaving kit. Here we go. It's the world's most deliberate walk animation of all time. Must be a little bit of a headwind today. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to look for my shaving kit. I'm going to go downstairs to the pharmacy. I'm going to rehearse my speech for when I get down there. Good day to you,
I could have sworn this was the way we
Mr. Holmes. I have appeared to misplace my shaving kit. I would love to get one from your fine emporium.
What?
Ah! Oh, God. What?
Oh my god.
I've heard of needlepoint, but this is ridiculous, Holmes.
Marie!
Holmes, I'd like to apologize. I appear to have triggered your spike trap by accident. You may need to give it a quick reset. If up is on screen, characters can equip items they have in their inventory. Press up to equip an item. Oh, she's toast. Those are alien spores. She is now incubating a chest burster. Or, if we're really trying to mix it up, a back burster. Don't. Supermassive, please. This is David Cage's domain. You just play it cool, okay? Bad nudity, bad. Lady, you are steaming. Oops, it turns out the water... My love, the water is actually hydrochloric acid.
Jeff?
My name is Holmes.
Playing another game.
I'm gonna investigate, I suppose.
Okay, Mr. Sneaky. You can't sneak up on me, Mr. Holmes.
Hello, my
What are
dear.
you doing in here? Jeff!
I can do this.
I don't think he can quite hear you.
But Jeff's fine. He's okay. Oh my God, your choices matter.
But I'm not finished yet.
I said get...
All right, she's torched. She's rinsed.
Don't fight it. Will only hurt more if you do.
Is this because I took the face powder?
What? What have you done?
Calm yourself, sir. It seems your wife has had an accident.
She do be
Is there a
moaning.
problem, sir?
Oh, well. This also seems pretty bad. This is me playing Dark and Darker. Green Goblin voice. Sleep. Gas. Yo, dude, I knew it. She's girl bossing. Tactical roll. She's planking.
Marie!
You're wasting your last chance to tell him that you love him.
That's my bad. I knew I should have grabbed the Bombay Sapphire down there. Dude, the underbite is so good. What's the emote that's like the caveman with the underbite? Well, I'll tell you, there's no way I'm staying in this place ever again. That's Grug, thank you.
Wow.
I would, because we live in the era of the gig economy, I would never give a 1-star, but I would 2-star this place.
Mother would simply die.
My wife and I were victims of a double homicide when we stayed here. On the other hand, our suite, the honeymoon suite, was fit for a king.
Hello. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel.
I'm starting to think this guy might be kind of a bad dude. Hey, don't do that. Don't play this song on me, you piece of junk. I know this song is, this is my 9th time playing through the Dark Pictures Anthology. You think I don't know that this song is content ID match in a box? Honestly, I think I'm saving you, Chad. It has a certain Pentatonics vibe. Chad, who is Jesse Buckley? I know Jesse Plemons. I know Jesse Pinkman. She's the new rising star. Isn't that Ariana Grande? She's in Chernobyl. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let me take a look here. One moment, please. You know what's annoying? I was about to look up Jesse Buckley. Instead, I saw that I had a spam text. I don't know if this is just an Android thing. I got a push notification that said, hey, you got a text, but we sent it to spam. But it still shows up as a notification. So I got to go to my spam folder and read the spam message and then delete it. So when you get a spam email, they just shadow filter it into the garbage can so you never see it. I didn't know spam texts were a thing. Well, maybe it's not a spam text. It's from number 000000000, and it says, good morning, text me back immediately. And I got another one that yesterday that said, your Amazon package is delayed. Please call us in order to get it. And I know that's a scam because I use Amazon to order a a fridge water filter every 4 months. My package!
Oh, you're here. Have you been waiting long? Welcome back. I do enjoy seeing a familiar face. Last time, no one survived.
Wrong.
I
Wrong.
wonder if you were even trying.
That is not true. That's
It's
simply
so good
false.
to have company. For a long time, I was on my own. I can barely recall a time when I wasn't here, watching over these tales. And what good are stories without somebody to experience them? This is
Me
a
when I
story
stream Marvel
about
Midnight
those
Suns
who
to
create
1/8 of my normal
and the
viewership.
lengths they might go to for their art to be made pure. Art can elicit all sorts of reactions: delight, inspiration, desire, yes,
Flatulence,
but also doubt,
boredom,
fear,
frustration.
the way you react,
Who made this?
the decisions you make.
Fred
would
Fox,
affect
you can
this
just walk over it.
Hidden in the world, you'll find dark pictures. They give glimpses of the possible consequences of your choices. And sometimes it's the smallest choices that can have the biggest repercussions.
Usually not.
You're responsible for what happens. You're culpable.
This is gaslighting. This is gaslighting
I
101,
can't
you
interfere.
gaslighter.
That's very much against the rules.
You think I'm supposed
I
to
can
trust
only
you just
observe
because you
what
rented
happens and
a
record any
badass vest and tie clip
events.
combo? I don't know who you are. You could just be any
Ever
geek
seen
off
one
the
of
street.
these? They're very old. People used to call them obbles. They'd put them in the mouth of the recently deceased to pay the ferryman.
It's a
Look
chocolate
out.
loony.
You'll find them in the strangest places. I'll be happy to exchange any that you find, and I'll certainly make it worth your while. Well, shall we start?
I'll tell you,
Game
this
is
guy
afoot.
needs a Herman Miller.
I will be watching.
He's got absolutely none upper back support. Nil, not
My name
applicable.
is Kate Wilder. I've got a master's in criminal psychology. I'm an investigative journalist and hope to make a difference. You may have recently seen my interview on Chicago AM on
Bro, she's spitting though.
and yeah, it's really tough when just being honest means everyone thinks you're a bitch.
Okay,
I know.
Tomo, you want to get
Sorry,
out?
but
It's getting a little
deal with
spooky. I don't blame you.
everyone. I'm working on it.
Hey, I'm Mark. I study photography at UCLA.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Had a great time. Really want to get back into some serious photography.
People talk, people talk, people
yeah,
talk.
It's a job.
I've done a key grip and lighting test for years. See a problem, light it.
You don't often meet someone like that. Man, how do you even start?
Great subtitle work. I'm just, listen.
I'm sick of being on my own.
I'm not trying to like nitpick. It's just like it's one of those things where you think like during testing you would be like, hey, during this, the game's like 2 hours long. Hey, during this like 4-minute stretch, you can't see the subtitles at all. Can we move it down a little bit?
It was so on track. It was a very beautifully conceived and
Ted Raimi.
didn't quite hit the mark as I was hoping it would.
Is this the guy from Mad TV? Michael McDonald?
Fucking mess, to be honest with you.
I think we've heard quite enough.
Enough. Oh, I've barely begun, Your Honor. You don't seem to
All right, in that case, tell me more.
I was born with the devil in me.
Yo, this is the Dan actor from the other games. I didn't realize it before, but now I see it.
And help the inspiration to sing. Bury me deep, Your Honor. Make sure they fill my pine box with cement. Put me deeper than anyone else. And cover the ground with more cement, cause trust me. Just being dead ain't enough to stop me from killing again.
He's bluffing. Found innocent on all charges.
1896. Herman Mudgett, aka Henry H. Holmes, was sent to the gallows.
What this book
His neck did not
presupposes is,
snap from the force
what
of
if he
hanging.
didn't?
Records indicate he hung, slowly suffocating for over 15 minutes, until finally, the monster was dead. America's first serial killer confessed to 27 murders. But as investigators sifted
Completely
through the traces
flat
he left
back of the
behind,
head.
following his path from city to city, the number grew significantly. Nearly 200 lives. America's first serial killer, and possibly the worst.
As long as you don't count those clowns in DC.
He was buried as requested, under concrete. Was he hoping to hide from God's judgment? Or did he truly want to keep the devil from climbing out and killing again?
Trick question. His brother owned a concrete factory.
So,
It was one final parting gift.
what do you think?
And he got him good.
To be honest, Charlie, this is a pilot.
Hold that thought. Lonnet Entertainment.
Charles Lonnet, please.
Speaking. Charlie is fine.
My name is Grantham Dumet.
What can I do for you, Mr. Dumet?
Actually, it's what I can do for you. Hear me out.
Is your refrigerator running?
I'm certainly grateful to you, Mr. Dumet. This all sounds amazing, but I'm waiting to hear what the catch is. No offense.
None taken. I'm in a privileged position. I don't need for much, but my time is at a premium. We need to do this today. I'll send a car for you this afternoon, 4 p.m. Be ready.
This afternoon? We're talking a couple of days shoot. I've told my team they're free this weekend, and frankly, they're a temperamental bunch. Without them...
You know how the younger generation is. They don't really like it when you tell them that they're going to have time off, and then they're like, psych!
Please don't waste my time.
Cancel your plans. We're going to go film some rich weirdo for 2 days.
Of course. We're in. I'll get them there. I promise. Let's do it.
What is my man wearing? The Steven Spielberg fit?
Right.
There's no... This is so minor.
I'm good.
Why have a limousine with such little trunk space?
Sorry.
Are you?
You can fit 30 people in 2 bags? Like, it's just not... It's not practical.
You're right.
This is going to be grand, people. Adventure. Excitement. Anyone?
Road trip.
Huzzah!
Road trip.
Hooray.
This limo's bussin'. For real, no cap. The road trip is real.
Who is this?
You know what this reminds me of?
Don't say it.
Topeka.
Here we go.
Exactly.
Caracas.
Me, no money in my pocket, a dead phone, and lost in the middle of goddamn Topeka.
That
Just
wasn't-
like Lagos.
It was 100% your fault.
I told you we're not doing Lagos again.
Your ass.
Lagos wouldn't have
So?
Lagos wouldn't have been
Charlie,
Caracas
what
if
do
you
we know
just
about this
listened to
guy?
me.
He's rich, he's a recluse, he's obsessed with H.H. Holmes. Totally sane, I'm sure.
We're going to a property he inherited from a relative. That's who had the obsession with Holmes. Some of the rooms are full recreations from the murder castle. Dumet has blueprints, documents, artifacts. When I said this would save the show, I was not exaggerating.
And you substantiated all of this.
Just trust me.
That's a no. A talk boy?
Sorry for all the mystery. Before we go any further, I have to ask that...
Oh no, we're going to see the new Louis C.K. special.
While this may sound strange that I invite you to film the collection inside my home, I cannot allow any personal devices that
Was
may
this
share
part of the
information
plan?
that
Did
can
we know
affect
about
my
this?
business or lifestyle. There are rules. All footage you wish to use must be authorized by me first. I require privacy and discretion.
I would like to leave now.
His place, his rules. Look, what he's offering us
You're
is
the
great.
asshole.
Could be making us pay, but he isn't. If this is all he asks, then we do it.
Bro, you're getting paid in exposure too?
For the show.
For the show.
I'm telling you, this is going to be great.
It's okay.
Said that
Somebody,
in
my You said that in Caracas. Some of my my media literacy tendrils, my spider sense is tingling a little bit. Somebody didn't give up their phone. And then he's going to be like, one of you didn't give up your phone. And then they're going to be like, Jessica. And she's going to be like, I don't give up my phone for anybody. But then that's what's going to like keep someone else alive at some point.
This guy gonna help? No, really. I got it.
Bro, I drove here while you sat in the back. Why are you complaining? It's your suitcase. She's got no respect for the gig economy. Oh, there's like no clearance. Or you could just throw it in reverse for a second.
So now what?
I'd love to get some footage of the lake and the scope of this.
Not with all the mist and fog.
There, from on high, we'll get a better look.
That's certainly up there. The visuals will be great, and we can frame up over the mist.
Charlie, you'll hack up a lung before you're halfway up
What
there.
are you talking? It's like a.
I'm fit as a butcher's.
It's like
dog.
3 flights of
Mark,
stairs.
this is crazy.
This is crazy. 3 flights of stairs.
Let's go, Charlie.
Be careful, guys.
Nice knowing you.
What do you? It's not that high. Shoot some footage from the top of the lighthouse. That's impossible. And without my phone, I won't even be able to close my rings. It's a joke about Apple Fitness. Oh, I guess we have to mantle. Okay. Maybe it is tougher than I thought. Why are there so many cuts? What, you don't like that it is edited like Liam Neeson jumping over a fence in Taken 3?
Hey, guys, hurry up.
Okay, I'll be jogging if you don't mind. I'll be vaulting. Oh, I see you, big man. He's going up the stairs like the valedictorians late for calculus class. Did you see that? Whoa! Holy cow! Look, like 3 steps at a time. Warning, cliff erosion. These cliffs are subject to erosion and may collapse into deep water without warning.
Anything for the shot, right?
Doesn't look too serious.
Warning, cliff erosion. Yeah, I can read. I can read.
I'm gonna say we trusted and not die.
It's a great
The
idea.
sign is something the lawyers made them put up. I'm sure it's fine.
Hard disagree.
Owned. Press space to jump down and access new areas. This is me accessing a new area? How did I get into this bloody nutshell?
Thanks for backing me up, man.
What? About getting this footage?
No, for the whole trip. You know some of the crew can be challenging to work with. Jamie and Kate would never have agreed to come if you hadn't been on board.
I figured that the episode was such a mess.
It did seem really boring.
Right.
I'll give you that. You need to jazz it up a little bit.
I guess we do.
As much as I've poked fun, I am kind of a sucker for the trope of misunderstood genius will stop at no lengths in order to make entertainment for other people. Maybe it's because I relate to it.
Downtime, some space to decompress.
Downtime? Why would you want to do that?
You know,
In memory of the victims of the Great Storm of May 1st, 1907, in which 187 lives were lost, the crew and passengers of the SS Cassiopeia, which crashed into the rocks at the base of these cliffs, skill difference. The rocks stay winning. You're just like Fletcher for real. I understand references, Tropic Thunder references. Wait a minute, that's my birthday? We have a 115-year-old in the chat. Hello? I thought I was the only one. Bro, you see he just cleared it. This dude is dripped out. Jay, I hate it. Look at, I mean, the khakis, the loafers, button-up shirt, tie, vest, and then like the North Face jacket on top of it, the Steven Spielberg baseball cap. He's wearing like 6 different outfits.
this way?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's just squeeze ourselves through the bars here. Should be no problem. Press up to toggle your light source on and off.
Hey, when we wrap, I'd like to take a couple weeks off. Go see my family.
I need you in post. I really appreciate that discerning eye of yours, you know.
I got a lot going on at the moment, Charlie.
Oh.
You're just having a casual conversation? Like, I would be... My mouth would be frozen.
I'll be fine in post on that.
You should do the same. Take some time out. You got any family you can go and bother?
There is no shot I would go in here. Baby Toy is bringing the game up.
You got hiding in some closet
You can hear that?
somewhere?
Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo.
How's that marriage working out?
Well, from what I hear about real marriages, pretty damn good.
Oh, you're just basing that off of the two people who got murdered in the prologue. Press space to balance. Okay, I can do that. Oh, I guess I'll use my right thumbstick. Even though I'm playing the game on keyboard and mouse, I'm going to assume that was my mouse. I don't know, maybe it was A and D. No big deal. Press space to squeeze through gaps to reach inaccessible areas. Is this a disguised loading screen? Okay, it startled me a little bit. I'll give you that.
You know, just hanging out.
Maybe it's part
I was bored. That's how they got me. I was in a false sense of security.
That's probably it.
I'm so dumb, it got me. Well, it's the thing is like, oh, I love the big steps, man. It's so good. Heavy high school energy. Jump scares, they're designed to get you. I think it's just, you have to consider your own reaction to it. Some people they go into a horror property and they consider jump scares cheap and they're like, I am superior to them. I'm just like, whenever I get jump scared, I'm like, ah, that was fun. I don't mind being startled in a safe environment.
Yeah. Just looking at the light on the mist.
How is that going to fit into the show?
Just caught my eye. Coming.
In your opinion, which of these characters use the
I
Peloton?
can't exactly turn
Okay,
it
this
off.
guy is old.
There's a lot of
He's as fit as a butcher's dog. There's no doubt he uses the Peloton.
stuff.
This guy, you know, he's probably in his early 20s. I'm going to say no Peloton. I'm going to say this guy predominantly does compound lifts in the gym and a little bit of jogging. The Peloton is more of a middle-aged, try to stay in shape sort of thing. And then when you're young and you have that ambition and, you know, the endocrine makeup that allows you to build muscle a little bit more easily, that's when you're like, why would you ever ride a bike when instead you could just blow out your cervical disc doing 500-pound deadlifts for no reason? Okay, hold on. When you're young, you don't have to rely on gamifying your workout. Jay, you got it backwards, Jay. People who are 19, they're like always trying to find a fitness trick. It's always like, I downloaded a game that's called Fitness Hero. It goes on your phone, and instead of just learning to enjoy jogging, now it's a podcast that tricks me into thinking zombies are always chasing me. When you're old, you're like, man, this is like the only free time I'm going to get all day. I'm enjoying the jog.
Fish factory to close. Exciting times.
Bro, like, this is the only reason this town existed is because of the fish factory. Show some respect. Yeah, who do you think caused the run on Ring Fit Adventure? Did you see him shake when he held the paper? It's just true. He's a cardio bunny. Doesn't have the forearm strength to hold a piece of paper. Don't scare me here. Don't startle me.